at the age of 5, I can say. I fell in love with the art of digital cinematography by looking at this film called Shaft. It was produced in 1970, and it helped MGM from going bankrupt. Plus, it was shot by a black director. His name was Gordon Parks. So I inspired to be like my forefathers that came into the industry and wanted to tell stories about us. 5 years ago, my journey has kept me in many places. I'm a freelance cinematographer first and foremost. I started working at a church. This story is so. Let me back. My first place I worked at was The Fish, 95.5 The Fish, and then I took on another job, which was at the media school, the Ohio Media School, where I taught for at least, I think, about 2 years at night, instilling and pouring into young, creators. And from that point, I've been doing a lot of National Geographic stuff, traveling around the world, touching different continents. And now that took me into the Christian sector, where I worked at the church called the Mighty United Church of Christ, where I was the media director for about 5 years. And from that point on, God has opened up the doors for me to be the media director at Kent State University. First of all, become a creator and master your craft, because your craft is your vocation. And what I try to tell people that it's always information out there. I don't advocate going to college for this trade, but it does help. I spent $60K going to Full Sail University in it's Winter Park, Florida, in Orlando. And I wouldn't encourage that. I think you can get pretty much all this information off YouTube and be in a community of creators that will help you get to your next level. I think the sky's the limit. I think, we as African Americans, we sell higher volume of products or brand because people love who we are by the shade of our skin. I mean, if you listen to any commercial, you can hear hip hop under any commercial, or you can see black people, being the creators of a lot of content. One of my favorite movies, cinematography-wise, was Belly. I like the way Hype Williams shot that movie, even though the script wasn't like a strong script. Cinematography-wise, he was shooting stuff at a higher level that anybody else wasn't doing. So later on, you'll see Michael Bay start copying his aesthetics. Then you'll see Quentin Tarantino copy his aesthetics. So people often repeat the stuff that we do. So if I had to give something to somebody young, I would say, find you a great mentor. Be able to learn by listening. Sometimes you might not understand why you're not getting the opportunity right then and there, but your opportunities you will have to create. Of course, my doors are always open for young up-and-coming talent. So where you can find me my name is Lee Johnson. You can find me on Instagram at Signature Media _group. Or you can find me on Facebook at Lee Johnson, and you can find me on YouTube as Signature Film _.